So different lenders will lend you different amounts for your maximum borrowing capacity when you're going for a mortgage. So in the old days, it used to be just a simple multiple of your salary, your gross salary, like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times your gross salary. But that was kind of an arbitrary way of doing it, because you could get 2 people earning the same amount of money, but actually one's got far more credit commitments or outgoings than the other applicant, and they could get a big difference between kind of their actual net take-home pay, and yet they'd qualify for the same amount of mortgage. All this started to change, and really the big change was 2014 at the event of the mortgage market review, when lenders started to pay much more attention not just to your credit commitments but your monthly spending as well. So some customers get really worried about some of their outgoings on the bank statements. But we're sort of 6 years in now to since the mortgage market review, and it's all kind of leveled off now. So not looking too much about things like how much you spend on steak dinners and haircuts. A lot of that data is now available from the Office of National Statistics, and the lenders just take that figure into account. But they are really interested in things like childcare costs, because if you've got a young family, then things like that can have a real impact on your affordability for a mortgage. The gross income multipliers still do exist though, because the lenders aren't allowed to lend the maximum multiplier on all of their customers to have too much exposure to risk. So there's always going to be a maximum capping, but it's more focused individually now in terms of what your outgoings are. So here at UK Moneyman, we have access to some software which runs all the different lenders affordability calculators all in one place. So just with some simple information from you, we can tell you from 15, 20, 25 lenders the big disparities sometimes that you get lender to lender, just to give you that confidence early on of knowing what is realistic in terms of how much you can borrow for that mortgage. Thanks for watching the video. We do rely on user-generated content, so please subscribe if you found the information useful, and send me a question in the comments below, or drop me an email and I'll do my best to answer it.